Hello and welcome back to The Gloves Are Off. It's time for us to get into Offside Onside, and I am looking forward to this. Bryant Gumbel from HBO Sports came out and said, and quote, "Are we coddling women in sports? Are we now so fearful of being labeled sexist that we can't objectively assess the efforts of female athletes?" Now, this was all in response to the U.S. women blowing the World Cup final. So, yeah, I'm saying it. They blew the World Cup final.
They had no score chance.
But they were there.
Also, I would say that the Canadian women choked as well. Not necessarily, I won't say that the effort wasn't there for the Canadian women, but I think they choked as well. I want to get into this with you guys. Do you think that people are so afraid of being labeled as sexist that we don't honestly analyze women's performance and effort in sports?
Want to go first, Malcolm?
All yours, buddy.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Why?
I think we're afraid.
Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid to call me out if I
I'm
stink?
personally not afraid to do
Okay.
it. I mean, honestly.
So why do you think other people do?
But I think it's just the what's the word I'm looking for? Our culture really is.
Okay.
Men are supposed to be gentlemen. I know you get sick of this stuff. But you're not supposed to go out there and go, God, Carly Agro, she sucked in that game last night. Why shouldn't we be able to say it? It doesn't roll off our tongues that easily. It doesn't come that. I couldn't, honestly, I said I could do it.
Do you think it's a case of people saying what you want to hear?
Oh,
it wasn't that they played terribly or that they, what a good effort.
It would be like this.
What a good effort.
If you were playing soccer again and you had a bad game in net and I was going to criticize you, where I should have said, well, Carly just really blew it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, you know what? I've seen her play much better. It just wasn't her night tonight.
Why do you do that,
But
though?
why? Because, you know what? I don't know. I have 5 sisters and I was brought up to respect women, I guess. I don't know. But
Malcolm, are you uncomfortable calling women out when they don't play well?
Absolutely not. I always
No?
pick them last in gym class. No, I think some of it might be the sport. Like, I think if our women's hockey team lost to the U.S., they'd be criticized. Absolutely. They
Okay.
would. You know what I mean?
Brian Williams brought up an interesting point last night on OTR. He said that, example, we'll use men's national hockey team for Canada, women's national hockey team for Canada. Men earning top dollar. Women don't earn as much. So there's more comfortability, I'm making up a word, with accusing the men of poor performance because they're earning enough money that says, you're getting paid top dollar, we can expect top performance out of you. Women, you're not making as much money, so we'll let you off if you have a bad game. I don't see the difference. For me, if you're stepping up on that national level, professional, amateur, whatever,
right,
then you should be subjected to the same level of objectivity. If your effort isn't there, I'll say it. And if you're not performing as well as you can, I'll say it. I'm not uncomfortable doing it.
Well, sure you're not. But it's a little. But you know what? On that same subject, like for a female analyst to say something, it's just it's better.
Oh, so you think it's easier for me to say than it would be
Here
for
we
you
go.
to
I
say?
definitely do. I do. I think it's
know
easier
what?
for you to
Maybe
criticize.
that's why, and I actually auditioned for the CBC World Cup coverage. Maybe that's why they want women on their broadcasting teams for that reason. That's a good point.
But I think that's really what it is. The other thing, though, what I love, we talked about it earlier, men's national, women's national. I just have, and it has nothing to do with work ethic, has nothing to do, they try hard, they skate hard, doesn't have anything. But if women want such equality in the game of hockey, okay, I know there's a lot of other factors, but why isn't there any contact? But
I'm the first one to admit it.
Why is there no contact? I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see a male hockey player get hurt. I don't want to see a women's. But apples and apples and oranges and oranges.
Almost then. So you're saying that if the rules and everything were the same, then it would be easier to call them out. Is that do you agree with that? That if it was the same game, then you would analyze them the same? But because they're playing different games?
At the end of the day, you want the men to win, you expect them to win. How the women do, you almost root for them as the underdog.
You think of it as a bonus?
And
if the women win, then it's great.
Not necessarily a bonus. That's not what
Okay.
I'm saying. All I'm saying is that men, it's just expected. You're going to be manly. You're going to perform well in sports. Women, you know what? You do well. I'm going to cheer for you. I'm the underdog, or they're the underdogs. And then if they don't do well, hey, that's too bad. But I mean,
maybe it's
you
a
did
sport
better than
too,
we thought.
because maybe it's hockey is aggressive and tough, but if it's tennis,
I don't know enough about soccer to honestly criticize.
Yeah.
But
anybody.
but last year, what was it, Carly? Last year, the girl on ESPN pulling the girl's hair back in
that was
soccer.
great, yeah.
But it was.
Yeah,
but you can't tell me this is what 5 sisters and my nieces who play ring hockey. I'll give you ringette. over in
You
Alberta.
got 10 seconds to make
10
your final
seconds.
point.
My point is, Alyssa, a great girl. She gets ticked off on the ice. The other girls get ticked off on the ice. They do want to bump and hit each other.
Yeah.
They want to do it.
Yeah.
But why do we protect them so much if they want to do it?
I guess we still have a long way to go in this one.
Well, whatever.
A long
It's
way to
not
go.
the greatest argument for me, but I
All
just
right.
think
We'll stay tuned.
What do you want
Brian
me to
gets a
say
chance
about
to
women's
sound
soccer?
off when we return after the break. That's next on the
women's
Gloves Are Off.
soccer.